Five Podcast. Good to see you, boys. A little hiatus last week, and we're all back. We got our virtual backgrounds. It's we were catching up a little bit before we were recording, but it's good to see you guys. Good to be back.
Yes, sir. Good to be back, man.
Good to see everybody else.
That's right.
Good to be seen.
Sorry to our listeners for the week off there. But we are back. We got the regular Cover 5 slate, so the 5 segments. Matthew with the Chiefs, it was off this past week. The Cowboys were off this past week as well too. So Cover 1 will be a little bit quicker here. We got Aaron's corner for the segment 2. We got David in segment 3 is going to recap how we're doing on all our picks. We'll have draft of the week. Who's doing draft of the week this week?
David.
David's got that. And then we got our parlays, which we're due for segment 5. So let's do this. We had a Thursday night game. It feels like an eternity ago. A game maybe we wanted to forget that happened. But David, let's kick it over to you. I'm not even looking at it, but the Broncos 10, Raiders 7.
Yeah, I mean, you said you wanted to forget. Not me, man. It was a great game. I loved it. No, I was going through it in that game. I was very frustrated. But, like I've come to learn about myself, I just need some time to step away from the game after a couple of days and reflect and everything. And then I feel different. So I'm not going to spend that much time on it. My takeaways from the game are Bo Nix played horrible, which was tough to see.
Just normal.
But it's one game. It's one game. A short week, division rival. He's allowed to have a bad game. Second year, still tied for third place in the entire NFL for touchdowns. But does Bo need to play better? Yes. Do I think he can? Yes. Do I think he will? We're going to find out, That's why we play the games. It's beautiful. We got a big game this Sunday against Matt's team, the Chiefs, and it's really going to show what kind of team we are. But one of my other takeaways from the game is I think oftentimes, the NFL and as fans, it's very offensive oriented. So if it's ugly offensive, it's just like, oh, it was an ugly game, blah, 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 blah. But the defense was amazing. And our defense, like I said a couple of weeks ago, is what makes us a contender. And I still feel that way. When you get to the playoffs and you have a defense like that, I think they're going to keep us in any game, really. And after that, it's just like, all right, if Bo plays the way he did against the Raiders in the playoffs, we're probably going to lose. If Bo plays the way he played against the Cowboys or the Bengals or the Colts, then I think we'll have a good chance. So I'm very proud of our defense without our best player, dominating win. And yeah, so I would say I'm feeling pretty good about the Broncos just because we're 8-2. I think that if you zoom out and look at the rest of the league, there were a lot of ugly games this Sunday, a lot of teams not playing their best or setting the world on fire. But at the end of the day, it just comes down to there's very few fan bases in this league right now that I think are content and totally happy with where they're at. Every team's got things to work on. And if you can work on the things that you need to work on while you're winning, then you're doing a great job. So we've built ourselves a lot of cushion, a lot of leeway to figure things out by being 8-2. So that's how I feel about the Broncos. We'll see, how things look in the playoffs. Kind of touching on what I said about offensive games being like, oh, it's beautiful. I think of that Chiefs-Rams game back in 2018. It was 54-51. It was like, oh, game of the century and everything. Horrible defense, right? It's just things are skewed offensively because it's more entertaining, which I understand. But if you're in the business of winning, like my Broncos suddenly are, right, in January, having a defense like that, great place to start. So that's how I feel. That's where I stand.
I have one comment. I feel like your Broncos are the definition of playing down to your opponent. And I just can't. Like, I was watching that game. Where was I? I think I was
You were watching the
driving.
11-0 Steelers is what you were doing. And that's what reminded you of the Broncos.
I was driving back from Dallas. That's what I was doing.
Nice.
Hands free again. Look, hands free. I was driving. It was on my stand. But
Yeah, that's
but
a
no,
horrible
dude,
habit.
I can't
I just
figure
want to
y'all.
say that.
Huh?
Don't
I said
do
that's a
that.
bad habit.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Oh, no, but my GPS was also on, so it's safe.
Okay.
But
We don't
anyways,
condone that here on Cover 5 Pod.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we
Disavow.
don't.
Guys,
Disavow.
I may forget a lot of things, but I'm a great multitasker, so we're good. But nah, dude, I don't know. I can't figure your Broncos out, and I think the Chiefs. I honestly think you are going to get blown out by the Chiefs. That's just my personal prediction on the game. But we'll see. Y'all's punter sucks. Dude, every time I was watching
Hey,
that,
he had been having a great season. I don't know what was going on with that guy, but that punt he kicked, I've never seen a punt have that flight path before. It was like 3 yards off the ground, and I honestly
dude,
laughed out loud because I was like,
yeah.
"Wow, that looks
um,
like me out there."
every time y'all went to punt, I was just like, let's see how good this one is, and it just failed every time. But
Yeah.
but anywho, but no, that's my thoughts. So
Thanks for sharing. I want to hear everybody's thoughts. We're only going to talk about 3 games, so I want to hear more.
Yeah, Bo Nix is horrible, and y'all just get. I mean, if he had the Commanders' defense, the guy would be benched by now. That's all I'm gonna say. Like the guy is absolute donkey poop. The guy sucks. I mean, he put up that against the Raiders. That's tough to see. Divisional opponent, sure, you can argue that as much as you want, but it's the Raiders and it's Pete Carroll as his first. It's not really a rivalry because it's Pete Carroll's first year as a head coach. So rivalry, not so much because it's not like Pete Carroll knows Sean Payton inside and out because they've been going head to head for 10 years straight. It's his first year.
They kind of have though. Just
Bo
saying,
Nix just is like, hey,
dogs, but
hey, who wants a turnover? Raise your hand. And then I think that's what he does before each game. He just says, who wants one? Send me a DM, and he just throws one to him. It's brutal to watch, and it's so unfortunate to see that the Broncos have the best record in the NFL because of their defense. And what's going to happen is they're going to make it to the playoffs, obviously. They're practically a walk-in for the playoffs. And then from there, they are going to lose the very first game. I think I might bet everything that I've won this year against the Broncos in the first game of the playoffs, genuinely. So that's all I'm at now. Now it's just watching the Broncos just waltz in the playoffs, and then I'll just bet against them when they hit the playoffs. I'm gonna bet for them until the playoffs, and then full fade from there. So that's where I'm at.
that's fair. This isn't a great week to be defending Bo, so I'm not going to really spend any time doing that. He did play horrible, which again, I'm not going to defend that. But Grant, I must say some of the things you say about Bo aren't really rooted in fact. Shout out to Francisco. He pointed this out, but the last time we recorded, you said that you're confident the Broncos can't win and Bo has to throw 30 or more times. We're 7-1 this season when he does. I just want to say that.
And how many turnovers your defense get in those? Whatever.
What?
Next topic.
No. I just want to say Bo played bad and everything, but some of the things you say, like that comment, it's quite literally not true. So
yeah, we'll see when he doesn't play the Raiders. Next.
David, you said that Sean Payton was saving something for the Chiefs game next week. Do you mean that? Do you think there's actually something to that?
So I was going through why we looked the way that we looked, why we possibly could have looked that way. So I went through a lot of different things in my mind. Brett's referring to a text message I sent him on Saturday when I was still, trying to just process the game a little bit. So I was like, all right, short week. Obviously the Chiefs are on bye week. We had the Thursday night game. I said conspiracy corner, maybe Sean Payton didn't put a lot of game planning effort into this Raiders game. Just tried to, piecemeal a game plan, just go out there, win ugly, whatever, because he's already putting something together for the Chiefs game. Is that what happened? There's really no way to know. Could I see Sean Payton doing something like that? Yes, absolutely. He kind of operates that way. He's a really good planner and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. To look ahead to the Chiefs game, though, real quick, I'm not feeling super great. J.K. Dobbins isn't going to play. Pat Surtain's not going to play. Not having J.K. Dobbins is going to be could be a disaster. So Aaron, you could be right. We could get blown out because he's the only consistent good thing about the offense right now. So I just needed to say that.
David.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna win by 3. So congrats on 9-2.
Wait. I want to hear the reasoning behind why we're gonna win by 3.
So you have a defense that's the best in the NFL, so that's a start. The Commanders picked off Pat Mahomes twice. Y'all are gonna have a field day on that fraud. That's all I'm gonna say. an absolute field day.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna
Matt.
take
Field
the
day on
bait.
that guy.
No, Matt, it's the floor is yours.
I'm not gonna take the bait there. I'm gonna talk about your Broncos
Bait.
though.
Okay.
The Broncos, overall, my opinion has slightly changed on them, but not how you would think. I think their defense is better than I thought they'd be, and their defense is elite, just
Mhm.
hands down. I think their offense is worse than I thought they would be, though. That's the kind of issue there, and I do tend to agree with Grant that yeah, they're going to make the playoffs, but I don't think they'll win a playoff game. I saw a stat today that they lead the league in punts. That's just not sustainable to be 8-2
we
and
sure
lead
do.
the league in punts. That's an insane stat. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot for me to change my opinion on Bo Nix. I just don't think he has it. I think he can get rattled if you make him roll out to his right, or sorry, to his left. To his right, he's pretty good. If you make him roll out to his left, he's duck and throws left and right. Now for the Chiefs specifically, I don't know if they can make him roll out. They have not a great pass rush. But yeah, I don't think the Broncos are going to win a playoff game. I also think that this game is going to determine the division. This upcoming Chiefs game.
Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I'll say this about the Broncos. If our offense keeps playing the way we're playing and we don't improve at all, yeah, we're not going to win a playoff game. If we improve even a little bit, we can beat any team in the AFC on any given Sunday, right? Things have to break the right way, right?
Yeah.
But if the playoffs started right now, we'd be playing the Jaguars at home. I think we would win that. I really do. I think we would win that like 13-6 or something like that. I think we would beat the Jags first round. I think we could beat the Steelers first round. I think we could beat the Chargers first round. So to me, it's just going to come down to matchups, honestly. But
does it have to be a home game? Do you think they can go on the road and win the game too?
The only team we could beat on the road is if the Steelers win the AFC North and it's the 4-5. I think we could win an ugly 9-6 all field goal game in Pittsburgh. I do. So, but I mean, ultimately, that's not the goal, right? To just win one playoff game and be out, right? Our season, I mean, our ceiling is pretty limited because of our offense, which sucks to see. You know, Sean Payton is the offensive mastermind, and the defense is why we're winning. So hopefully things can change later in the season, but I mean, I'm not so naive to say that our offense is amazing. It looks horrible, like one of the 5 worst in the league. And if JK doesn't play, it might be the worst. So
what is his injury?
It's not like confirmed, but all the Twitter doctors and everybody, it's foot sprain. So Sean Payton is like notorious. He doesn't talk about injuries at all. So like the only thing you find out is on the injury report, or if someone gets put on injured reserve. So
Allergic to
we'll find out
Bunday.
tomorrow with practice and stuff. But I know for sure Sertan's not going to play, which is going to suck. And if JK doesn't play, then I mean we're going to be rowing upstream, as they say. But
so here's a little question for you. The Broncos have the best record in the league, right? Tied for the best record in the league.
Yeah.
They what do you think they're like through whatever? What are the best odds to win the Super Bowl? So like if the Chiefs have best odds, it would be first best. Where do you think the Broncos are in that order?
20-1. So that puts them 12th.
Oh, that's literally exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say 12th.
Wow. So they're the 11th. I thought that was very low, right? Best record in the league. But you're even lower than Vegas is on them.
Yeah, because again, just our path to victory right now is extremely narrow, right? Having a great offense is a better path to victory in the NFL than having a great defense. There's a reason why, perennial contenders usually have a really good quarterback or a good offense. That's just more reliable. But I will say the 2015 Broncos that won the Super Bowl, the offense that year was worse than this one. Peyton Manning threw 17 interceptions that season and 9 touchdowns, which is crazy to think about. That's like a disaster of a season. Like no one has seasons that bad. But that defense was like all time. So we won the Super Bowl. That defense was better than this defense. I mean, we beat Ben Roethlisberger, Tom Brady, and MVP Cam Newton. This defense hasn't been playing quarterbacks of that caliber, so we'll see. But I say that to say there's a path to Super Bowl victory with all defense, but it's a very narrow one. So we're playing with fire, but we'll see. But Aaron, that's enough Broncos talk. Let's hear what you have to say about your Patriots. You guys shut a lot of people up.
Oh, 100%. I didn't know you were just gonna throw it to me like that. But what's all this talk about the Broncos having the best record in the league? I'm pretty sure, don't we have the same record?
Brett just said tied for.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Just
say,
3 ties: Colts, Broncos, Patriots.
Yeah, Aaron, that pregnancy brain is getting to you.
brother. I'm telling you, it's bad. But I like what I'm seeing from my New England Patriots. It's Drake May. He's now the leading for odds for to win the MVP, and I'm loving it. I think he deserves it as of right now. But of course, we still have the rest of the season. Henderson finally had a good game. Ramondre going out is the best thing that could have happened to us. Our defense is solid. I said this 2 weeks ago when we recorded, but we're like Mac Hollins led us in receiving. We're literally spreading the ball out to literally everyone. Stephon Diggs looks, I don't want to say he looks like old Stephon Diggs because he's not, but he's showing that he still has some game left. And yeah, I mean, I just have no complaints. Again, our defense, Clavion Chason, I believe is how you pronounce it. He's a beast. He had a kind of a quiet game this past game, but I don't know. I just think how we handled, and I know the Bucks are hurt, don't have Bucky Irving, don't have Mike Evans, but I still think we played decent. Or I think we played them as good as we needed to, and I think it's better than people expected. Um, I think again, I sent David like 30 New England Patriot like Instagram reels and stuff, and I don't know, man.
Wow.
People are just hating. I received so many texts about like the Patriots being good and it's not fair. But I did suffer for a couple of years before we're technically good again. But I also don't want this to go to my head. I think it's gone to my head a little bit. But this is one good season we're having. But it does look promising. So I don't know. I like where we're going. Brett, you said we are gonna go 0-3 3 weeks ago. And I just want to give you the floor, man, and what are your thoughts on my Patriots?
No, man, I'm a content creator, so I'm trying to create some content. I'm trying to, spice up the conversation
Mhm.
here, get things
Mhm.
riled up, and sometimes you swing and miss, and it's okay. They'll go 0-3 the next 3 games. That's those are the ones I really meant.
Mm.
Yeah, Jets, Bengals, Giants. Those are the
Yeah,
three you're
That's
gonna lose.
0-3, baby.
Yeah,
for sure.
the only way that happens, and knock on wood, Drake.
Eggnog.
Drake
And I think our bet that we have on the line too. I was safe to say I'm safe because there's no way we don't win 3 more games this season.
Real
If
quick,
we
was
don't,
it
you don't
11 or
know.
12? Because I thought it was 12.
No,
We might have to
no. Are
check
you
the
being
tape.
serious,
it
Wait, was this in
12.
writing anywhere?
brother? We said it on the podcast.
Yeah,
So it's not in writing. Okay. So I'm just checking. So I'll go back and watch. But I really thought it was 12.
No, it's 11.
All right.
Yes, sir.
I don't believe
Even if it is 12, I guarantee we're gonna win.
No,
like
it's
12.
11 and a half.
Guarantee.
It was
We're gonna
11 and a
win.
11 and
half.
a half, Aaron.
We're gonna win 12 to 14 games,
Then you should feel great about the bet being 12.
but it's 11 though.
11 and a
We're
half.
gonna check the tapes.
Yeah,
we're gonna
We'll
check
check the
the tape.
tapes.
Yeah,
but
Aaron, I'm pretty sure it was 11 and a half. So you had
It
to
was
get 12 to
not.
get it.
We
Okay,
would
well, you know what?
we would never do like over under 11 because it's a tie.
Yeah,
I
it was something
made
and a half.
TikTok reels. I would know this,
Get ready, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
but we'll see.
Aaron, here are my thoughts. The Patriots are generally good. Like Drake May looks really good.
Mhm.
Like you said, Trayvon Henderson looked good. I mean, they went on the road. They played one of their toughest games in Tampa Bay versus Baker Mayfield versus the team that really everyone had Tampa Bay winning that game. And they went out and kind of dominated, if we're being honest. Like they made it kind of close at the end with like a garbage time touchdown, but they
Yeah.
had the game in control. So, hey, respect to the Patriots. I'm one of those people that don't like to see them good. It's just kind of annoying. I'm tired of Patriots fans, but hey, they're good. What can you say?
Yeah, I will say this too. Our defense. So Sean Tucker, I believe that's his first name. He rushed for 53 yards, and that's the highest for any running back we played so far. So the other thing, and I forgot to say this, our defense stopping the run, I think has been a big thing for a big success for just shutting down other teams' run games. Because if you can't run the ball, then it's going to be tough to win games. So I will say that too.
Yep.
If you guys don't get the 1 seed, I'd say it's a disappointment. Looking at the rest of your schedule,
Oh, no. We are going to get the 1 seed. Locked in.
would you agree it's a disappointment if you don't get it then,
Yes.
based on the rest of your schedule?
Yeah. The only games I think we may lose We played Baltimore, and they're cooking right now. They're cooking. We play. There's another tough game in
Bills
there.
at home.
I'll just read it off real quick. You got
Yeah,
Jets at Bengals, Giants, Bills at home. You got at Ravens, at Jets, then Dolphins at home.
yeah. It's really just the Ravens and the Bills, depending what Bills team shows up. That I'm truly worried about. If Joe
They're-
Burrow's back,
they're
maybe,
trash.
but well, that defense sucks. So we'll see.
They're trash unless they play the Broncos. They'll probably beat them by 30, and that's just how it goes.
Who will beat the Broncos by 30?
Don't take the bait.
The Bills.
Nah, he said 2 weeks ago that the Patriots were going to lose to the Broncos if they played each other.
If y'all play each other, then I'm in hell because that's the worst matchup I could ever see. Because then
3-2 win.
Wait, why is that the worst matchup?
That might be the boringest game I've ever watched in a playoff, besides David's wedding, and we barely watched it. Me and Aaron watched it underneath the table.
We did. Two elite quarterbacks though, going at it.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
Next
Joe
segment.
Flacco elite.
Next segment.
Next segment is
good
you,
here.
big dog.
Next
It's you,
segment,
Grant.
we're gonna go down deep in the depths of despair and kick it to Grant. What are your thoughts on your Commanders?
There's a new segment going on when we kick it to the Commanders now. We don't talk about what happened. There's a new segment coming out. It's called What to Bet for the Following Week. All right. So bet the opposing fastest wide receiver on the team. Okay. So this would be I think this is Jalen Waddle upcoming in Madrid. Bet him whatever his alternate line is, bet it twice over. So we're probably looking at 115 yards. Bet the over. Okay. Bet the running back to get 2 touchdowns. And then bet the quarterback alternate over. 4-man parlay. You'll win so much money. So that's the bet for the week. You're welcome. And I take a 10% of everybody who bet that exact same thing that I just said. So go ahead and bet it. It's a free bet. If the fellas in here know that I was a Commander's touchdown away, to be fair, from winning $5,000 on a $20 bet this past week. Mr. McNichols could not find his way into the back of the end zone. But everybody else was Lions players and sweat free. So, I mean, our defense is absolutely atrocious. Everybody's dead on our team. It's just like not fun. The good thing about it, though, is I'm glad we are so bad that we're gonna get it's like I'm back to 2 years ago. It's like, okay, let's hope we get a top 5 pick. So I'm a Miami fan this week, and then I'm on a bye week. I don't want Jaden to come back. If he does come back, I would like him to play against the Broncos. If I'm being honest, just to take one away from him would be nice. Because that would be so funny if we have the worst defense and everybody's dead and we beat the Broncos. That would just be hilarious for the content. I hope that, but in actuality, if he's out, I'm a Broncos fan. So that's your only hope. So I hope that he's out for the rest of the year. Our team is absolutely destroyed. Dan Quinn took over defensive coordinator duties. The season's over. So it's just, hey, let's get a good draft pick and let's go get an edge. That's where we're at. So, and I know that what sucks is that I thought Emmanuel Forbes was the second coming of Satan last year. And he is like the best defensive player on the Rams this year. The guy has like 6 picks, which is absolutely sickening to my stomach. It's like, okay, so it's not an Emmanuel Forbes problem because that's all he was. He was not a tackler or anything, but that guy was a zone defender that had natural instincts that just picked off the ball and weighed 150 pounds. And we took him before Christian Gonzalez, 1 pick before him, by the way. And we just let him go. And now he's on the Rams like balling out. The guy's like 6 picks already. So I think we need to look in the mirror and say, okay, our defensive coordinator, Joe Witt, he's gone. And if Dan Quinn can't flip this thing around by week 6 of next year, where we don't have a top 10 defense, You got to get him out of there. You can't have a defensive head coach with a bad defense. Not even a bad defense, the worst defense. It's as bad as the Bengals. We're the first team since 2002 or 3 that has allowed 4 to lose by 21 plus points 4 weeks in a row. By the way, 25 years almost. We're 4 straight weeks you lose by 21 plus points. Also, add that to the card. Just lose by plus 20 and a half. I had that, by the way. That was a hit. So, yeah, it is it's brutal over here, but hey, we're watching college football now, scouting some recruits. So that's always fun. That's what I'm used to, and so I'm good at it. And so let's go find a good edge that's out there in college football, and let's go lose to the Dolphins. Losing to the Dolphins would be huge. We might bump up to like the 5th pick, losing to the Dolphins.
Here, so question for you, Grant. If you could, so you guys went to the championship game last year.
NFC Championship.
So the NFC Championship game last year. If you could be guaranteed at least an NFC Championship game appearance every 5 years, at least they can go to the Super Bowl and they can win it that year too, right? They at least get to that point every 5 years, but the other 4 years you're not even in the playoff conversation. Like it's another year like this. Would you take it?
Yeah, of course. As long as we get a shot, as long as you're not saying we lose the NFC Championship, then sure. Because the NFC Championship was, you can ask David. I texted him before he played the Buccaneers, and I said, I think our teams are frauds. They were going to get blown out. And David's like, no, I think y'all got a shot. Before we play the Lions, I'm like, hey, we're on borrowed time. We shouldn't even be in this game. And we go beat the Lions. I'm like, all right, Eagles, for sure it's over. It was. I mean, everybody got blown out by the Lions, so it's not. I mean, sorry, by the Eagles, so it's not that big of a deal. But last year, right, Matt? But
happens to the best of us, you know. I would not take that deal that Brett offered.
It was like a refresher. Like, hey, we have something in Jaden, not we have something in the team.
Mhm.
And so I think that's what set us back. I think we were too early to the jump to get a fluky. I think being all the Lions had to do last year, we were the worst like rushing defense. If they handed the ball off to Jameer 40 times, we would have lost by 25 points. They try to get cute, and they threw 2 picks to like our horrible defense. We had a horrible defense last year too. They got too cute, and we somehow snuck away with 2 interceptions and concussed Jared Goff, which allowed us to win. And then we got dominated by the Giants like everybody else did. So it was unfortunate, but the effects of making it to the NFC Championship was the rebuild. We tried to like do it too quick. So we went out and we got Debo, old head, DBBL, which he's actually been solid. Even last week against Mariota, he had a good game. He had like 2 solid catches and a touchdown. I'm not mad about DBBL. I'm not mad about Tunsil, but it's like the Wagner, Von Miller, that kind of makes no sense. The guy is like, he literally last week I saw a clip of him going off the line and then immediately holding his back. Like, you can't have that. Like, you can't jump off the line and then go hold your lower back. Like, that's just old head activities.
Hey,
So
you better
that's
respect my
brutal.
goat, Von Miller.
We need to I think scrap like 60% of the defense. If you're over 28, you're gone next year. And
You
just
sound like
rebuild.
DiCaprio.
Yeah, like I think yeah, we need to do the DiCaprio method and just find everybody who's young and invest in those guys. Like I love Wagner's been great for us, but yeah, I mean, it's just sad to watch these guys just do nothing on defense. So I think our offense is solid when Jaden's in. If the receivers are healthy, we haven't had our starting 3 receivers since week 1 together.
Yeah.
So I think if we have our starting offense together and we build a defense, we'll be solid in the next 3 years.
We need to make a compilation of Grant before the season in the first 2 weeks.
That's
Compare it to
real.
now.
No, but to be fair, no. To be fair, we had a healthy squad week 1, and we have 17 players injured this week from week 1.
That's football, man.
That's football, exactly. But that's a difference between week 1 and week 10 or whatever we're at, week 8. Yeah, so it's
Oh man,
that's the difference.
Grant,
So-
I have 3 quick thoughts about everything you just said. Number 1, the Lions getting too cute. I just remembered that they had Jameson Williams throwing a pass, and that was like one of the funniest things I've ever seen because he just threw it up and it got picked off. Two, you said Forbes sucked with the Commanders and he's doing well with the Rams. To me, that sounds like Stafford being a good leader and Jaden not, because Pat Surtain wasn't good until Bo was there to teach him how to be.
That's not true either.
So
That's not true
so that's
either.
leadership. That's all.
That's
I'm gonna say.
not
And then
true. Not true.
Third, you said that I texted you, which is true, that hey, you guys have a chance. And I also was the one that told you that Jaden that you should want him. So really you owe me
Sure.
your fandom.
That's true. I wanted Drake May, and David was like, "No, you want Jaden Daniels pre-draft." That was even before when we drafted him. I was like, "I want Drake May." He's like, "No, you should really like Jaden Daniels." And that was before all the like, if y'all remember a couple years back, 2 years or whatever, whenever all the draft talks were going on, everybody said the Commanders were getting Drake May, and David was the one that was like, "No, watch out for Jaden Daniels. He's the sleeper. He's better." So.
That was me. There's someone I follow on
I respect
Twitter.
David for that, but
Thank
I
you.
respect everything except for the Surtain comment because that guy was amazing no matter what.
No, that's Bo's leadership, man.
No,
You gotta give him credit for that.
I will not stand for that.
Bo threw him so many picks in practice it built up
There
his
you go.
confidence before that.
All right, I'll take
Really?
that. I'll take that as a middle
That's
ground
leadership.
deal.
That's real leadership.
Deal. That is
All right.
leadership deal.
Let's move on to this segment 2 here. Aaron,
Yes,
this is,
sir.
this is Aaron's corner, so take it over, my friend.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. Aaron's corner. We're halfway done through the season. So the topic today, second half predictions. We're gonna essentially go through AFC, NFC championship games, who you have facing each other, who you have winning, going to the Super Bowl winner, and then second half prediction MVP. It looks a little different now from the beginning of the season here, but those are what we're gonna go with, and we'll just go down the line. I'll start with David since we were talking about this earlier. We don't need to get into that, but David, take it away.
I mean, it's kind of embarrassing because you texted me about this morning and I've still spent zero time thinking about it. But that just means you're going to get my authentic response. So I just got to tell you the AFC Championship as of right now, I think it'll be these two teams, NFC, these two teams, Super Bowl, these two teams. That's it.
Yeah, and then who are your winners essentially,
Okay.
and your MVP.
All right. MVP, I'm going to say real quick who I think is going to win or who I think should win.
No. Who you think is gonna win?
The MVP.
These are our thoughts. Who
Okay.
do you think are gonna
I
win?
think Matthew Stafford will win the MVP.
Ooh.
My AFC Championship game, I think is going to be. So real quick, I texted in the group chat earlier this week. For wildcard weekend, some of us are going to Vegas, right? Everybody except Aaron. Shout out to your beautiful baby.
I appreciate it.
So last year though, we went for divisional weekend because the divisional games are usually better, right? Those are the better teams and everything. But I was saying that I think that this year wildcard weekend is going to be better than it's been in the past. If you look at the AFC right now, Ravens, Bills. So the Ravens aren't in right now, but very well could be playoff time. Ravens, Bills, Chiefs could be wildcard teams, which would make the playoffs just really interesting. So it throws a wrinkle into everything because I think all three of those teams might be favored on wildcard weekend if those were the three wildcard teams. But I say all that to say, I think the AFC Championship is going to be the Chiefs and the Broncos. I think that's going to be the AFC Championship game. I do. NFC Championship game, I'm going Seahawks, Eagles for that one. And then I think the Super Bowl is going to end up being do I want Sam Darnold in the Super Bowl? That's the thing. Yeah, I do.
Oh.
That's a good team. I'm gonna go Chiefs, Seahawks in the Super Bowl, and I'm gonna have the Seahawks winning it.
Whoa.
Wait,
That's my prediction.
I have a question. Why the Seahawks? What makes you think they're gonna the defense?
I think that's the best defense in the league. They're amazing right now, and they're still missing like a couple starters that are out. I think Mike McDonald is a very underrated coach. I think he's really smart. And then their offense, I know it's Sam Darnold, but I think that the way Clint Kubiak has it structured right now, he's forcing teams to stay in their base defense because they don't do like the 3 receiver sets like hardly ever the way most other teams do. And they pass out of their like 2 tight end sets really well because they have Arroyo and Barner, I think is his name. They're 2 good pass catching tight ends, but they both can block at least decent. Then they have Smith and Jigba, so they can run, they can pass. I think they can play anywhere. with the run game and stuff, and then the defense travels. So
Yeah.
the NFC, I think, is going to be like knockdown, drag out. I think it'll be if I could choose 3 teams in the NFC, I think it'll be Eagles, Seahawks, or Rams. It'll be one of those. But as of right now, I just think the Seahawks have the recipe, mainly because of the defense. So I know that's a really crazy prediction, but if I had to pick
Yeah.
2 teams right now, I'd do Seahawks, Chiefs, and I'm not going to pick the Chiefs to win. So I'm going to pick the Seahawks.
Dang, that came out of left field, at least in my thoughts. I didn't have them. But and then your MVP, league MVP.
I already said Stafford, Aaron.
Oh, you did say Stafford, brother. I'm telling y'all, this pregnancy brain is getting to me.
Get back in the corner and put the dunce hat on, brother.
All right, I'm gonna go next here.
Yes, sir.
So my AFC Championship game, I'm gonna go Chiefs as well, and
Don't be afraid
I'm
to
gonna go
say.
Chiefs and Chargers in the AFC
AFC
Championship.
West.
So AFC West matchup, just like David had. The AFC West is a gauntlet. I thought about going Ravens here, not gonna lie. But Chiefs and Chargers, and then NFC Championship game. I feel really good about this one. I think the Lions and the Rams are my 2 teams there. And then I'm gonna go Chiefs and Rams in the Super Bowl. And then I'm gonna have the Los Angeles Rams win it all.
Ooh, okay.
MVP.
Yeah, so I was looking at the MVP odds. It's really interesting. You know, it's
Yeah.
funny. It's like David was just talking about Sam Darnold. I think Sam Darnold's going to absolutely collapse in the playoffs, just like he did last year. But I was looking at his MVP odds, and I'm like, maybe like best odds there. He's like 11-1. I can't do it though. I can't pull the trigger. And just out of principle, I can't go Drake May. So I'm gonna go Patrick Mahomes.
Okay. Quick question, Brett. I'm looking back at our preseason predictions. You had Broncos in the AFC Championship game previously. They're 8-2 now. What changed?
Dang, why you gotta hold my feet to the fire like that, Matthew? I thought about it. Grant's been in my ear so much about
Propaganda.
No, I do think I think the Broncos are a good team. I don't think they're an elite team, and you got to be an elite team to win playoffs games.
Mhm.
And I think David would say that too. So that's why things have changed. They have an elite defense, but I haven't seen enough on offense. They don't have like top tier offensive weapons either. And I think it's more than just a Bo Nix problem, but it's a good question. I looked at it, thought about it. Chargers are probably going to Charger. I put them there instead of the Broncos, but I just think they got more talent there, and I can see that over the Broncos being there.
Who wants to go next?
Matt, I'm gonna kick it to you next.
All right. So let's see here. You guys will never guess who I have in the AFC Championship game. I'm gonna go Chiefs. Preseason, I had the Bills. Man, after last week, I'm really questioning if I should stick with that, but it just feels like destiny. So I'm gonna stick with my preseason Chiefs Bills in the AFC title game, which terrifies me because the Bills are like amazing against the Chiefs, but not against anyone else. So that's confusing. NFC Championship, I also had the Lions in there. I'm gonna stick with them. Let's see. I had the Lions over Bucks previously, but I'm gonna change it to Lions Rams, which I think that was what Brett's pick was too there. And then I'm gonna have Chiefs over Lions in the Super Bowl. That was my preseason pick as well. I'm sticking with it. I like those. The Chiefs are tied for best odds to win the Super Bowl right now. Lions have the third best odds to win the Super Bowl right now. Feels pretty chalky. And then for my MVP, I am gonna stick with again preseason pick Patrick Mahomes. He's the third best odds right now. Behind Matt Stafford's actually number 1 right now, and Drake May's number 2.
Did it change?
Yeah, it's.
Oh,
I have it pulled up, but yeah, I tracked like an hour before this.
yeah.
Plus 260 for Stafford, plus 275 for Drake May, plus 500 for Mahomes. David hinted at this. I think Jonathan Taylor should win it. I don't think he's going to win it after we saw what happened to Cooper Cup a couple years ago. But yeah,
For
I'm
sure.
gonna go with Patrick Mahomes. I think if they can win this game against the Broncos, I think they have a good shot to go on a run here.
Yeah. No, solid picks, bro. Grant, I'll go last. So Grant, you're next up.
Yeah. So I guess hot take. I think the Chiefs missed the playoffs. I was looking at it today. I mean, serious.
Missed the playoffs?
Missed the playoffs. Right now, they're out of the play. If playoffs started today, they're not in it.
Right.
Okay.
Happy Veterans Day.
If you
Good
look
thing
at
the
if we
playoffs don't
compare the
start today.
Chiefs schedule to, let's say, the Jags. I like the Bills to continue out, have a better record. Okay. I also like the Chargers to finish out, have a better record. Jags is a toss up. I like the Texans to sneak up and beat the Chiefs, and I like the Ravens to also sneak up and make it into the playoffs. So I think the Chiefs legitimately have a shot of not making it. Therefore, all that to say, and that's not hater. That was me doing some research. I did it for like an hour and a half today. I was on like the sheet where you can create playoff scenarios, and like I'd probably say 70% of them left the Chiefs out of it when I clicked like who's going to win what. And that's just what I thought. Now you can use my pick 'em record against me because that's fair, and say, well, what you say doesn't matter. Fair.
Well,
But
Grant, real quick, just to back you up, the pick 'em is against the spread, not just straight up. So your
that's
record
true.
if you just pick
That's
'em.
true. Straight up, I think I'm undefeated if I took it that way.
Yeah.
Some are saying. All right, so for AFC,
Have you picked against the Commanders at all this year yet?
Yeah, this week.
You turned a leaf. Get ready to win Tankathon, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I if I could shove over my screen, I'd show you I'm on Take-a-thon right now. So yeah, we're picking 7th right now. Anyways, I think AFC is more fluid than the NFC, in my opinion. Like AFC, I don't have nailed down, but I'd probably say Colts. I literally have no idea. Whatever. Let's go Colts and Ravens. Colts, Ravens, AFC. That's my AFC championship. NFC is easy for me. That's Eagles, Seahawks. Those are the two best teams. No, sorry. What did I say? Eagles, Seahawks? Seahawks,
Yeah.
Rams is what I meant. Seahawks, Rams.
Seahawks ran. Okay.
Yeah. Those are the two best teams by far for me. MVP is going to be Jonathan Taylor. First of all, the year that Cooper Cup got robbed, Tom Brady also got robbed that year, I think. Is that the same year Tom Brady got robbed? He had like more passing yards and touchdowns and less interceptions, I think, that year. They just gave it to Aaron Rodgers for some reason, nonetheless. So I don't know why they did that, but I think everybody's just hyping him up. He's having an insane year, and I think they're giving the differences is as a receiver, you can give credit to the quarterback because you have to throw him the ball, but as a running back, it's practically all on you. And I know there's the Derrick Henry year as well, where he was kind of in the conversation, but the team was good. But as the Colts are merging as like a top team, I think JT's got a shot. So
Hey, real quick, who's your Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, I got Rams, 100%. I don't think I think they blow out everybody. I don't think it's close.
Over who?
Over who did I say?
You said
Sure,
Ravens.
Colts. Sure.
Yeah, Ravens.
AFC sucks. I mean, it's literally whoever wins the NFC is going to win it. The AFC is
You
horrible.
think so?
Are you kidding me? The NFC is stacked compared to the AFC. The
They
AFC
are.
blows.
True. I mean, it's crazy because it used to be the other way around the past few
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
The NFC, I mean, the Eagles are better. I'd say the Eagles are better than everybody currently in the playoffs in the AFC. Seahawks, Lions, Rams, and then Packers toss up. So all those people I think are better than every other team in the AFC. That's just me.
That's valid. No, that's fair. I mean, the Seahawks
Yeah.
and Rams look like world beaters. That's going to be an amazing game on Sunday.
Buccaneers, I think you have a shot. Any AFC team has a shot. Bears suck. And Packers are a toss-up team against anybody. I feel like the Packers are just going to be a close game no matter who they play. So,
I agree. Well, solid picks. I'll finish us off here. I'm gonna go. I had the Bills, and before the season started, I had the Bills going to the AFC Championship, but I have they're not gonna make it. It's gonna be the Chiefs and against my New England Patriots. Classic. And I had the Patriots beating them. We're gonna go. We're gonna be the Cinderella team. This is our. I truly think if we continue playing how we're playing, I don't see us losing. A little bias there, I guess. NFC, I'm going Eagles. I feel like there's. I mean, they're the champs. I just feel like they're still the team to beat. And I have them playing the Rams. I had the Lions in there before the season started, but I just think the Lions. I don't know. They're too. I don't know what they have a great offense, and the defense I'd say is average. But I just like the Rams offense, dude. I mean, you have Puka, but then you also have Devontae Adams, and he looks like. I mean, Devontae just looks so good. I mean, he's been good, but and then Stafford's playing great, and then Kyron Williams in the backfield. So I like them. Do have the Eagles winning, and then it's a Super Bowl matchup again with the Eagles and the Patriots. I'm going my Patriots winning, and based off my Zoom name, Drake May is going to be the MVP along with the Super Bowl MVP. And yeah, that's how we're ending the season. So those are mine. Those are my thoughts. That's it. It's very quiet right now.
I
Someone
got
say
no
something.
rebuttals. I'm happy that
I
you're
mean, Drake
happy
May.
right now.
I'm glad that Drake May is having a great season. I know how great that feels. I was there a year ago. But yeah, there's no chance he's gonna win that MVP. I'm sorry, brother.
We'll see.
Aaron, I'll say
Kill myself. How about that? I'll kill myself with Drake
No,
May.
please don't say
Yeah.
that.
Whoa.
I'm done with shaving my head. I'm putting a bullet through my head. How
No,
about that?
no,
Deal?
no.
Yeah,
Censor.
So that's where I'm at.
Aaron, read the
Too
room, bro.
soon.
Read the room.
Yeah, Aaron, please clip that, man.
I don't know if I can.
No, that's gonna be the one that makes us go viral. That's the one right there. Aaron, I was gonna say I think Drake May and the Patriots are just Commanders AFC version this year.
Nah.
No. Just listen. You guys are having a great year. You're feasting
Mhm.
on a weak schedule, last place schedule, right? Which I mean, props to you.
We had a
But
third place schedule, but whatever.
okay, third place, last place, But I think that you guys are ahead of schedule, and I think that your team isn't very deep, and I think that over time it'll be like the Commanders, where the holes in the teams in your team will show at some
To
point.
be fair, we were more fluky because we set the record for like the best on fourth down ever in the history of football.
Mhm.
Their defense is solid, which we did not have. We averaged like 30 points against us. So I think as a team, it's not fair as a comparison. I think as a team, the Patriots are much like as competitive no matter what. And
No,
Mike
that's
Vrabel's an
fair.
insane head coach.
Yeah,
So
Mike Vrabel's a better coach. I was saying more from like the team building philosophy. Like last year, you
I
guys
agree.
signed a
Yeah,
bunch of
yeah, yeah,
veterans, like 1 year deals, stuff like Band-Aids.
Mhm.
Patriots
Yeah.
did the same thing with
Yeah.
Spillane and Diggs, just like all right, veterans that the
Yeah.
coaches had worked with before to kind of just put things together real quick. But
Build.
hey, Aaron, I respect you for picking your team to go all the way, man.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
brother.
I'd do the same thing if I was
Things
in your
have
position, brother.
changed.
I would do the same thing if I was in your position.
Aaron, I got a proposal for you.
Yeah, what's up?
If the Patriots make it to the Super Bowl, so
Mhm.
not even win, just make it to the Super Bowl, I'll shave my head. If
Name
you
your kid.
shave one eyebrow,
Oh no,
if they don't win a playoff game.
can't do the eyebrow.
Oh wait,
brother.
no, that's a good bet, Aaron.
That is a
All
good
you guys have
bet.
to do is win one playoff game.
Yeah.
and you're good.
But if we lose, I gotta lose an eyebrow.
If they
Heck
don't win,
no.
yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be out here like Charlie Villanueva.
Or
And
you can name
the
your kid
only
Drake.
way you shave your head is if we make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big difference. The eyebrow versus head.
Heck yeah.
Well,
I
your
can't
name
do
is
that.
Wait.
Your name
I
is
have-
Drake May MVP, Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Shows how much
why
he
don't we
believes.
do? Hey, like make the bet the same thing, but Brett, if you win, Aaron, you have to pay his bets for like the first half of next season, and then if Aaron you win, then it's the other way around.
Okay.
Nah, I want to see some eyebrows gone.
Well, I mean the bet one's good because it's gonna be like all
Fair
like,
enough.
half of next season. Be something to talk about.
So
or
my
just name
team,
your or
so my
Aaron, you
team
can
just has to win one playoff game.
And you're safe. But for Brett to pay all your bets, you got to make it to the Super Bowl. So if the Patriots get bounced first round, you're paying Brett.
I'll take that. That's
the
not
first 9
bad.
weeks. Okay.
Well, if Brett's down.
So
I can give you another option, Drake, or not Drake, Aaron.
Let's
Sorry, I
start
got
calling
Drake
him
on my
that.
mind.
Drizzy.
if you don't want to shave your eyebrow, you just name your kid Drake. I'm down with that too.
Probably
wait.
already gonna happen.
Oh,
Drake
yeah.
Williamson.
That's
sounds good.
That
nah,
goes kind of hard.
we got a name locked in. That's
Middle
not
name.
gonna pass.
Maybe
Okay.
double middle name.
Yeah.
Middle name.
Like
there you go.
just hyphenate it.
Yeah.
Lucas. What's his middle name?
Lucas, Aaron.
Drake.
Okay, Lucas, Aaron, Drake, Williams.
Aaron Drake would go crazy for a
AD,
Super Bowl
baby.
win.
AD.
I would do it to win a Super Bowl. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. So do we have a deal? So we'll pay each other's bets. for
Yeah.
the plays. So what
I'll take that.
what could happen here is there's just no blood, right? Like the
That's
Patriots
true.
win one game and then they lose either in the divisional round or the AFC
Championship.
or the AFC
Yeah.
Championship, right?
Which-
that may be most possible, most likely. Honestly.
Yeah.
Aaron, I will say,
dude.
if you end up as like the 2 seed, you're going to end up playing the Chiefs at worst, which they're going to miss the playoffs. Chiefs, Ravens, or Texans. So
That's
it's not a
okay.
cakewalk if you get the set. You need the 1st seed. Wait, what happens if he gets 1st seed? Then he wins,
That's what I
right?
was gonna ask.
Oh yeah, that's
Wins.
true because they won their first playoff game.
That's the first
Are you
playoff
counting
game.
that as a win, or does it have
No,
to
no,
be
no,
a
no, no.
win?
We're not counting that.
Nah,
as a win.
I would
You
be.
have to though, because then
You have to win a playoff
the
game.
competition
That's
gets
not a
twice as hard.
Nah, that's kind of cheap. I wouldn't take. I wouldn't. say
Null
that.
and void. Null and void.
All right.
Man of
I'm
honor.
gonna say this. I've taken a lot of bets throughout this season, and I feel like and Grant, you've taken some bets too. But y'all three in the middle, and I say in the middle because it's
so have I,
David,
Aaron.
Matt.
So have
Huh?
I.
David, you've taken
Aaron.
like one.
Time out. How many more bets has Grant taken than I have? Pretty sure it's the same amount.
Shaved head bet, but death. So it doesn't count. Null and void.
Yeah, so it's the same amount.
If Jaden plays,
Oh, I
you
guess
have to
so.
accept.
Yeah.
If
exactly.
Jaden plays against the Broncos,
Fact check,
shaved
man.
head bet on my side. Nobody else. That's a shaved head game. If Jaden plays against the Broncos, I'm bringing back the shaved head bet.
Just for yourself?
Well, because I said I have to do it this year.
Oh,
I need
yeah,
to do it to come back.
It
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, he did say that. But that's just for him. That's not me.
Yeah, no, you don't have to be in on it. Just me. That's the repayment.
Yeah, that sounds great to me.
Okay.
We
Sounds
should make
good.
Matthew wear like a MAGA hat for some bet.
Yeah, and Matt,
Sure.
Matt, we need to have something on this Broncos Chiefs game.
Whatever you want.
Ah, there we
I
go.
don't
Oh yeah, we
care.
forgot
like
Broncos
it.
Chiefs coming up. We need
Yeah,
we
exactly.
need something.
Okay, Matt, how about we do we play again Christmas. So
Yes.
loser I was gonna okay,
You
how
have to
about
buy
this?
my kids Christmas gifts. Oh,
Yeah. Or loser just has to pay like 2 weeks of bets or something. I don't know.
Oh, I got one. If the Chiefs win, David, you have to wear an Indian headdress for a week to school. And then Matt, if the Broncos win, you have to ride a horse to work, no car.
I work from home, so that sounds great. I'll take
Okay,
that.
just around the block for like an hour, everyone.
Well, okay, Matt, you know what? We can do something harmless. Like next podcast, I have to wear an Indian headdress or paint my face like a chief, and then you have to do it on horseback or something. Hey, you know what? Let's brainstorm.
You gotta rent a pony.
Yeah,
and
we
sit
got
on
we
the
got to
pony
workshop
all
that.
next
I'm
podcast.
hoping. Yeah, we're gonna rent a
But it's got to be
pony.
something. How about this? How about if we can't come up with anything else, just next week, if the Broncos lose, I'll pay your bet. If the Chiefs lose, you pay mine.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, we'll do that. We'll try to come up with something else for the content.
right.
Oh yeah, I'll think of so. I'll bring something to the table.
Last proposal. I got something too, and you guys can mix it.
Okay.
But basically, if the Broncos win, Matthew has to get one of those horses that you like ride around and put between your legs and make a video of himself like acting like a Bronco, and we'll post it to our YouTube channel as a like lost the bet. And
There you
then
go.
first
Okay.
side, if David loses, he has to wear the Indian headdress and then do the Chiefs chant.
Let's
Do it.
What did David have to say? It
Tomahawk
was one of
chop.
the things at his bachelor party that he like refused to say. What was it? Do you know what I'm talking about? It was one of the games we played, and it was like one of the cards he pulled, and you're like, you have to repeat some chant from a team. Do y'all remember what I'm talking about?
I vaguely remember that, but I can't.
Yeah, I don't know.
David refused to do it, so that's why I brought
Let's
it up.
stay away from that. Let's stay away. From
David talks his way out.
What
of
was
a
the
lot of
slur
bets.
that David refused to say a couple years ago? What was that again?
that. Yeah, you know, you got to paint that on your head.
Yeah.
All right. Well, David, let's move on to you. Segment
Yes.
All right, guys, I'm gonna speed through this. Quick update on where we stand. So Aaron won last week. Shout out to him. He and Brett are both tied for the lead, 76 and 73. Matt is in third place, 72 and 77, and Grant and myself are tied for last, 69 and 80. Moving on to the team draft. Aaron is in first place at 33 and a half. Brett is in second place at 29 and a half. I am in third place at 28. Matt is in fourth place at 25. Grant is in last place at 23. I will get more in depth with the team draft rankings when we get to the playoffs and wins and losses become more damaging and teams are permanently eliminated. Moving on to the parlay. Brett,
you can eliminate me. I'm eliminating myself from the team draft.
well, no, Grant, you have the Rams and you picked them.
Doesn't matter. I still don't. It's not enough. If the Rams won the Super Bowl today, I would still lose to Aaron.
Well, hold on. You just have to hope that the Rams win the Super Bowl and the Bills at least make the AFC Championship. So if that happens, then you can win.
That's true.
So
And the Eagles
the Eagles get
Seahawks
bounced
both
first
miss.
round. Yeah,
And the Eagles, Seahawks both miss. Okay.
exactly. So
I'm in.
you
I'm locked
definitely
in.
have a path. Yeah.
I'm back.
All right, Brett. I hate to
back.
put you on the spot, but I don't think we didn't touch on the fact that Brett made us lose both of our bets.
Oh, I did not know that.
And everybody else
I had
did.
no idea.
We were
Yeah.
that
Double
close.
loss.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So it
Mm.
was rough.
I
If
deserve
Brett,
to put on the spot. That's bad. I didn't even realize that. That's
yeah, I
awesome.
was looking at that this morning and I was like, I could text about this, but I'm gonna save it for the podcast.
Let's save it for the pod.
We were all in the green, except Brett. So if Brett had hit, we would have won a lot of money this past weekend.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but that's a lot of green on that Hail Mary right there.
Hey, Aaron, I'm not trying to toot mine either, but I have a lot of green as well. So-
one less than me.
All right. Hey, when do you guys pick my pick this week? That's fine by me.
All right, Aaron, you
Uh,
have one more than me.
Just take any Dolphins player.
It's
Pick one.
international. We
Early
say no
game.
international.
No, just pick
are
one.
details.
Just
Do
pick
it
one.
anyway.
Okay, you know
Anyways,
what? Yeah, we should make
It doesn't
an exception.
matter.
Like 8chan.
We could be playing in underneath the water and they would still score.
And-
So
and down in Bikini
I'm pretty
Bottom.
sure
we could be playing basketball and they would drop 33s on us. So
I'm pretty sure the 8chan's gonna score, but we can save that for the parlay. But yeah, that's all we got for the
Sounds good.
review for this week.
by the way, I just want to say I had the most juice on that too for the Hail Mary.
You did.
I gave us like
You
plus
did.
3K odds with the Jameer 2+.
Yeah, and he got 3.
I'm not
And
gonna
he got-
lie.
yeah, the
I'm not gonna
2+ was sweat free. It was before halftime. We got 2+.
When you sent that, because we didn't have a pod, so we didn't talk about it. When you sent that, I wasn't a fan of it. I was like 2+, but then it hit, and I wasn't complaining after that.
For a
Once
doubt.
I saw it was against his team, I was like, oh, it's hitting. He's self-scouting here. He knows.
You know how we have our rule where you can't pick your own team's players?
Mhm.
This should be like the opposite rule too, where it's like you are encouraged to see
Oh.
you know your
He's telling it.
team.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, then if that's the case, then fire up Kelsey anytime touchdown because we haven't been able to cover a tight end since 2006. So,
I'm picking Noah Gray. It's a Noah Gray game.
oh yeah, no
Don't do
Gray or who's that other
Big
random-
Bob Tunyon.
Yeah, I was thinking about him.
Onion?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bob
Tom's
Tunyon,
probably
the
gonna get
former
one.
Packers guy.
All right, Brett, time for the draft of the week.
Oh, I'm ready.
Time for the draft of the week. Go for it.
All right.
Ooh, I forgot about this. I
So-
missed the pod for 3 weeks straight. I'm excited for a little drafty draft.
Yeah, so I
It's up,
came up
it's
with this topic for last week because Aaron wasn't gonna be able to make it, so I was
Mhm.
preparing a topic because I was gonna have to draft to make up for Aaron not drafting. So I came up with a topic that I think wouldn't give me an advantage of having more prep time, something that we would all be able to think of pretty quickly. And I'm just gonna use it for this week because I didn't feel like coming up with a new one. So this is a very simple draft, no shenanigans, nothing like that. But it's something that we haven't really fully discussed. We've kind of played around with it a little bit. Yeah, hands on the head, absolutely. We are going to be drafting. Oh wait, first, I'm gonna go over the order. So, Aaron, I think you won the poll again last week.
Hey,
What
what can I say?
In front of that real quick.
Rigged.
Bots. The
Rick.
bots.
Yeah,
I promise
no,
y'all. I promise y'all.
Aaron, hey man, you know what?
I don't say a word to anybody.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
So last draft was scariest NFL player. Oh, sorry, no, Brett
No.
won with Aaron
Thank-
Hernandez and Ray Rice. Brett
Aaron
won.
Hernandez.
Yeah,
Love
So
it.
Brett's gonna go first. Aaron, you'll go second because you won the pick'em this week.
Got it.
And then we'll go Matt and then Grant. So Brett, Aaron, Matt, Grant. That's gonna be the order. All right, hands on the head while I say the topic. Looking at you. Grant.
My keyboard clicked, so if y'all would definitely hear something.
Can you hear this?
Well, we can see your hands not on your head. So
That was my keyboard clicking, and it's loud. So that's all I'm saying. Aaron's a liar.
yeah, he is. All right, we're gonna be drafting NFL head coaches this season only.
Oh,
So,
easy.
just the best head coaches that you can think of.
And it's
Ooh.
only for so far this season / the rest of the year. It's not like
Yeah,
the
I
Bills
mean,
franchise.
don't think too hard about it, but just like the best current NFL head coaches.
Okay.
So, like for example, oh no, I'm not gonna give
Yeah,
you.
Nope.
don't example.
Yeah, you guys got to think for yourself.
For example, Brian Dayball.
Yeah, perfect example. Brian Dayball and Brian Callahan. That's
Yeah.
a great
Kubiak.
pick.
Those should hire him as back as their OC.
They should. He would
Or
help
head
them.
Bill
coach.
O'Brien.
Big brain.
All right. Head coaches. Got a few.
There's a 1-1.
Yeah, I'm thinking of one. I'm gonna see if you say it.
All right. I mean, I just got to go tried and true. Andy Reid, 1-1.
That's 1-1.
I'm
That's
going
not
with
the
my
mouse.
coach of the year, Mike Vrabel.
Okay,
Okay, I am on the clock now.
that's on the clock.
Oh, let's see. Those would have been my first two picks, so I like it, boys. Definitely not this person I'm thinking of. Trying to run through the divisions in my head to make sure I'm not missing an obvious one.
You're missing one. You would have said it by now. You're missing one.
I'm sure I am. Dang it, who am I missing? I'm gonna look like a clown whenever I miss this, but I am gonna go with. Oh, thank you for the reminder there. Oh shoot, why am I blanking on his name?
Oh,
Rams head coach. Rams head coach.
No, you gotta say his name.
Oh, now that I'm put on the spot. Oh my God.
no.
Sean. Future
Full
Chiefs head
name.
coach. Sean. God.
Oh, I'm
I
not
hate
good
this.
with
We need a
football.
countdown, David. Countdown. Or he's got to pick a different one.
All right, 5, 4,
Come on, man.
3.
Why am I blanking on his last name right now?
New
1.
coach. New coach.
Yeah.
Fine, new coach Jim Harbaugh.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Laying it
no.
up with them. I go back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John McVay.
Dang it.
And,
I was gonna say McDonough, but I knew that wasn't it.
Sean McDonald.
I swear I know ball. These
Sean
kids are just
McVay and
wearing me out.
I'm gonna go Kyle Shanahan.
That's good picks, Grant.
The one.
Grant just won the draft. Congrats, right there.
I don't think so. Shanahan's not having a good year.
I don't know.
I think he is.
Look at all those injuries, though.
You got Mac Jones.
You got Mac Jones at quarterback. This guy's in the playoffs.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, you're up again.
KOC.
Good one.
Yeah.
Kevin O'Connor.
Although he's not having a great season either, but yeah.
He's not.
Guys,
Aaron, you're up.
I'm bad. I don't know full names.
Well, then
Welcome.
You can't draft anybody. So
Wait, no. Okay.
On the pick.
Okay.
Wait, who was your first
Um,
pick? Did you take Vrabel?
Yeah,
Did he pronounce it right though?
I did. Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Hold on. Because I know the only one I know is the Eagles coach, and I think
All right, take him. He's yours.
Well, I just know his first. Well, I know his last name. I don't want to say it because I'm gonna mispronounce it. But
Just say it.
First
I
one,
couldn't
say
remember Sean
7.
McVay. It's okay.
By the way, 7 of the 8 teams, top of each division, are still available.
Oh wow.
So
Like-
4 and 4.
like the
7.
Seahawks head coach, I have no idea who he is.
Whoa.
I don't know his name.
That's my pick.
The
That's
other
fine, you were.
Harbaugh, the Ravens coach. Wait, no, is he the one that
All
got
right,
picked?
Aaron, let's go, man. You've been on the
Chargers,
clock for a long time. Pick.
I don't know the names.
Okay, well then just say a last name.
Hey, he should get no pick then.
No pick.
Well, Nick Sirianni. Did I say
Okay,
that
There
right?
you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go.
That's the only one I know.
All right, Brett, you're up.
That's a dirty draft from Aaron.
I-
Nick Sirianni and
Sirianni
Mike
and Mike
Vrabel.
Vrabel.
Disgusting.
I could go McDonald, but I think I'm gonna mix it up when I go Shane Steichen for the Colts.
Yeah. I think either one of those is solid.
Who's the
Okay.
Seahawks head coach?
Mike
He said
McDonald.
McDonald.
Mike McDonald.
Oh,
All right, so
Oh.
coaches that went undrafted: Mike Tomlin.
No, he's bad. I'm out on Mike Tomlin. Fire him.
Hey, Sean Payton, undrafted. I mean, he's got Bo Nix
Offensive guru.
He does not have Bo Nix right.
I mean, he's got us at 8-2.
Got the defense right.
Yeah.
Next,
Uh,
continue.
D'Amico Ryans. I don't know how y'all feel about him.
out of the playoffs currently?
What do you think?
John Harbaugh.
Well, yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
you said Harbaugh. You said Jim Harbaugh, right?
I
Matt?
said
Jim.
Jim.
Jim?
I
Yeah.
think he's a better coach than John.
Yeah,
Jim is
I
the
Ravens.
Ravens, right?
Jim
No.
is Chargers. John is Ravens.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what? Jim?
Jim is
Oh,
Chargers.
you're right. John is Ravens. Jim
Yeah.
is Chargers.
Exactly.
I'm just mad that I blanked on Sean McVay's last name for
Yeah, that's
15 seconds there.
Yeah, I mean,
knew
we'll see how it goes.
I got a lot
Brett-
going on, guys.
I think Steichen is going to lose you the poll on Instagram because the casuals don't know who that is. I think just name value wise, I think that Grant's going to win this. Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan.
I'm
Yeah,
not
this is
here
a
to
good
pander, but I think mine is the best.
Who'd you? Andy Reid's the 1-1. If I was in your spot, I'm taking Andy Reid for
Yeah,
sure.
Brett, you should have taken Sean Payton, man. Your coach of the year pick.
Name value.
What about
True.
Pete Carroll? That was my coach of the year pick.
Yeah.
It really was.
I think Mike McDonald is actually one. Let me see. I think I was just checking it earlier today.
Liam Cohen was mine.
Oh no, Mike Vrabel's coach of the year.
Evan
Yeah.
Stefanski.
Yeah, Pete Carroll's looking a little long in the tooth right now.
That was good.
Thank you.
I hate not being able to do that quick Google search to make sure I say that got the right name.
Yeah, then that's why the hands on the head.
Yeah,
We got to record earlier. I'm too
That's a good
tired for
rule.
this.
All right, parlays, boys. Are you guys picking for me since I did so bad last time?
No, bro. No.
Yeah,
Brett,
no.
you got faith in you, man.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
running
yeah,
it
no.
for ourselves.
That was a fluke that we all did good.
Yeah,
All for
and-
one for all.
Exactly. All of us have had bad weeks.
Yeah.
Houston money line against Tennessee. Give me a layup. I
Okay.
want to say
Houston money line against.
I'm
Tennessee.
gonna type these into
Mills,
the.
though.
Google
Davis
sheet.
Mills, time to see off a bye. Just saying.
Yeah,
Grant,
I think it's safe.
oh, we're not gonna touch the Commanders Dolphins game, right? We don't.
No.
No, that's disgusting.
I'm gonna
Unless you're
go.
gonna take a prop, which I am.
I'm going Packers money line versus the Giants.
yeah, the Giants season is over.
Yeah, and Russ was probably gonna start. So yeah.
Yeah, he's on concussion, so
I think the Broncos broke the Giants.
Why is Jameis not playing?
I
That
don't
makes
I don't
sense
know.
to me.
I don't know why they didn't
honestly,
put him in when he got
okay,
injured.
hold on, real
It's like
quick.
once you bench the starter, then
Yeah.
he should never show face again.
Yeah.
It should be third man up. It should be
Uh-huh.
Jameis.
Do you guys think the Broncos would have a better chance to do good in the playoffs if we had Jameis?
Yes.
No.
No.
What?
Over Bo?
Yes.
At some point, I do want
No.
to play that game of the different quarterbacks. That,
Yeah, I was
that you would
thinking about
trade.
that.
I
We
can
can
name
take that for-
28 others that would.
I don't know about 28, but
Nah.
maybe
Daniel
27.
Jones?
If I'm taking a quarterback 3 off the Giants, I promise you I can name 28 others.
I got.
I don't know because
two
Jameis to me is a
money
top 20 quarterback. That's just my opinion, though.
20? Okay.
Ish, like neighborhood, right? Ish.
Okay.
So
Brett,
like,
did you say
like, at worst the 23rd best?
I got two money line picks that I love.
Okay.
I pick one and donate the other.
But I want to see if you guys like them because they're not the best odds. I love the Falcons at home versus the Panthers, and I love the Rams at home versus the Seahawks.
Rams,
I
Seahawks,
like-
stay away.
I
Wait,
like
the
Falcons
Falcons
better.
got blown out by the Panthers, right? 30 point.
Yeah,
Last
yeah,
time.
Did. Revenge
Why
game
I
time.
love even more.
yeah. You know what? I'm good with the Falcons one. Although
Hey.
both of them are going to be mad because they're coming off a loss, but I don't want to bet on the Rams Seahawks winner.
no?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 49ers over Cardinals.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
it's a good one.
Mhm.
Which one?
Who's the home team?
Cardinals.
Cardinals. So it really should be 5.5.
But Brock Purdy's like it looks like he's going to play.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that matters, but
I want one for some juice though. I don't want a freebie.
well, Grant, there's no freebies for us right now. I don't think that exists.
And this is the safe one. We can go.
Can I take a underdog?
Money line?
Yeah,
Who?
the Bengals against the Steelers.
Nah.
Is Burrow's not back, right?
It don't matter.
Thanksgiving.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
Legend.
okay. Somebody
Alright.
take
President
the
Bengals
Take the
hater.
Bills then. Just give me the Bills.
Bills against the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bucks
I-
suck.
If any underdog, I would take the Bears over the Vikings.
No, the Bears suck. The Bears are horrible.
JJ
They're
McCarthy's pretty bad
stuck.
too, though.
We're getting close to the make Grant saying something nice corner of the of the pod.
I mean, most of these teams suck. Like I'll say good about
Wait, hold
6
on.
teams in the NFL. Most
Someone
of the
take
teams
Ravens
suck.
money line versus the Browns.
Nah, that's too high.
No, Aaron, we haven't won anything.
You want to go through?
7.5. I don't want to win
guess.
$14.
We had a plus 289 5-leg parlay, and we didn't even get that one. So I don't
Well,
think that. Oh, it's
That's one person to blame for that.
We were plus 485 last.
No. Yeah, but hold on. Sorry, plus 291 in week 8.
It was a week 8. Yo.
and we didn't get it. So I don't think that it exists for us to say, oh no,
We're not above anything.
I guess
Alright.
that's true.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm there for the juice.
Brett, what was your pick again?
Falcons.
All right, so that's it. We're in.
All
We
right.
got-
I
we
have one I
got-
feel so good about for my Hail Mary. I
Let's
feel
hear it.
so good about Justin Jefferson. They're starting to talk a little bit about how he's a diva, how he's not getting the ball. I think they're going to force feed the ball. I can already see a Justin Jefferson touchdown. They're at home. They play the Bears, right? I don't think the Bears defense is that great. I love Justin Jefferson to score.
I like it.
I hate JJ McCarthy, so I hate that. But if you want it, we'll roll with it.
Matt, do you like the Chiefs Broncos under 44.5?
44.5. I wish it was 48.5.
Okay, because I mean, no, I was just doing a quick.
So we're getting the Chiefs. We're getting our left tackle back, and I think the offense will look a little better. Although Broncos defense is pretty great.
I mean, with that, I don't know, man. If someone doesn't play for like a month and a half, I don't know if they're going to come back and hit the ground running.
That's true. We
So-
were pretty banged up with Trey Smith was hurt against the Bills too. I also
Okay.
think that your offense could do a little bit more than what they have recently.
I'm ready for my pick. If
Go
you want
for
to
it.
think y'all's over.
All right, yeah, let's hear it.
Mine's Devon A. Chain, 80 plus rushing yards.
All right,
So it's not crazy.
game,
It's plus money, plus 101.
but- Okay,
My pick is going to be Drake London touchdown against Panthers.
I like that.
Revenge game, and yeah.
let me see mine. It's just me and you, Aaron.
You guys are
I'm
good with
trying to
HN in the
find
morning.
one. Trying to find one.
I'm fine with it if everyone else is. HN at the during church pick.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Is Cooper Cup healthy?
He barely plays.
I hate that pick already.
Yeah, that's terrible.
We're a little revenge game against the Rams?
It's
Yeah,
gonna
okay.
happen now that you said
Yeah, I
it.
was gonna say just because Aaron just said that, it's gonna happen.
But
in,
I
like,
also
the
hate it.
quarter, and he's gonna be like, "See, I told you guys."
I
feel
feel
like
like
I
he
never
hasn't
see him
played
on the
half
field.
the year. I feel like he
Yeah.
just,
He's like a specialty player now.
yeah.
He blocks
Alright.
and catches like
Just
random-
take JSN.
That was my backup pick was JSN.
The guy's an automatic touchdown and 100 yards a game.
Hmm.
He is. Okay, my other one, y'all, I don't know if y'all gonna like it, but Kenneth Gainwell,
The
plus
Eagles
350.
score?
That's a real Hail Mary.
Huh?
50.
I don't love it.
My dog doesn't play either.
Bro, we gotta get one through
I've
the
had to
hoop.
start him in
Aaron,
fantasy. He barely plays.
we're
Aaron,
not taking.
I'm on a
Gainwell. We gotta
heater.
get one through the hoop.
I am gonna do a side bet myself though and parlay those two guys though,
Because somehow it's gonna hit.
And whichever
Okay,
third guy he
okay.
has, the parlay.
Since we're trying to be all safe here, George Kittle, anytime touchdown, plus 120.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
And
It's better than
I
Train
want
Blow.
Josh Jacobs.
No, they're playing the Cardinals, so we should be good.
Who are
Is
the
Purdy
Raiders?
playing
Or who
this
are the
week?
Packers? Say it again.
What?
What do you-
Purdy playing this week?
Maybe.
I feel like it's been a toss up the last couple weeks.
Yeah, it has been.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna change mine. Higher odds.
Okay, so that's Kittle to the 3-leg parlay.
All right.
Sam
Brett, like
Laporta, anytime.
Has he scored this year?
Yeah, because Grant, when I was in Colorado with Brett, I tried to bet him live as the next touchdown scorer, and DraftKings had like a seizure, and it gave me Isaiah Pacheco instead. and then Sam Laporta scored. So yes, I know for a fact.
Okay, so he's definitely scored at least once. We know
Yeah.
that.
I
think
can
that would
tell
be
you
a
that
high
Pacheco
scoring game.
hit bet is never hitting.
No, I was so mad. Like, you have got to be kidding me. That's not who I said. But yeah, it was rough.
Oh man. Well, is that it, boys? We have
That's
all the
it.
picks?
And we're
That's
winning
it.
one of those.
Gentlemen, it was great to be back.
Yeah.
After a 2-week hiatus, a 3-week hiatus for Grant. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening. That was the Cover 5 podcast. Best wishes for a great NFL week, and we will see you next week.
Is there go Pats?